Hey there, Mr. Colby Sharp. Greetings from my car. I didn't mean to film yet another Newbery video in my car. I believe this is the third one, so I'm sorry for not being original this week. But as I'm approaching school, I'm coming up to my exit, and the last time I made a video on this expressway, I think I cut the video about right here. So you'll get to go a little bit farther with me this morning. Now, Mr. Sharp, I've had a hard time reading Newbery books lately, not because they're not good, just because this is a very, very crazy time of the year, and I was trying to read some last-minute 2012 books, but I am dedicating the next 2 weeks to only the Newbery Challenge. I'm going to try at least very, very hard to only read Newbery books over the next 2 weeks so that I can get a little bit ahead. Because, Mr. Sharp, I just finished reading The Grey King about 30 seconds before I left my house to head out to work. So I was cutting it very, very close. Now, the reason I'm in my car once again, Mr. Sharp, is because when I get to school, we have a holiday party, so I will not be able to, a holiday breakfast, so I won't be able to film it in my library before school, and then I teach class. And then after school, I'm going to a family holiday party, so I will not be able to film it after school. And if I do not upload this before I go to the family party, there will not be a Newbery video up for you to watch at midnight. Because I know, Mr. Sharp, you're going to be sitting at your computer waiting to watch my Newbery video. I'm just kidding. Alright, so let's talk about the book, The Grey King by Susan Cooper. Of course, this is a book that we have all heard about growing up, a book that many people have read. I have never read it, though. I heard Susan Cooper speak at the National Book Festival 2 years ago, and she's a fascinating, fascinating person. And Anita Silvey did an interesting article with her in School Library Journal in, I believe, June. So I enjoyed both of those things. So because of that, I was looking forward to reading this book quite a bit. Now, I had the same problem, though, Mr. Sharp, reading The Grey King as I had reading The High King, that when you come in the middle of a series, you obviously have lost a lot of information, and you're spending a lot of time trying to figure out exactly who characters are and what happened to the characters in the previous books to make them who they are in this book. And I really struggled with that. Now, if I had been smarter, as I said with The High King, I would have read all the books leading up to it. I'm entering the neighborhood right now where my school is, so you can kind of see the neighborhood in which I teach. This is one of the few neighborhoods in the town that isn't gated, so you can actually see a glimpse of some of the houses. All right, but back to the book. So the same problem that I had with the High King, I had with The Grey King, that I felt like I was missing out on a lot. Hopefully one day after the Newbery Challenge, I will go back and I will read the other books. So I think if someone is totally into fantasy, they're going to love The Grey King. I liked it, but again, Mr. Sharp, I felt like I was missing quite a bit. So before I get to school, because I'm going to have to run right into school, sorry that was kind of rambly, but I'm trying to drive safely and make a Newbery video. Over here on my seat are some of the Sharp shoe selections. Thank you so much, Mr. Sharp, for filming your students' reaction to book number 1, Catherine Applegate's masterpiece, The One and Only Ivan. I was so happy to see your students' response, and I hope that your students have a similar response on January 28th. We can only hope, Mr. Sharp. Now, I am approaching school, so I'm going to go, because anyone who sees me in my car talking to the camera is going to wonder what in the world I'm doing. But there is my school right here, and Mr. Sharp, I hope you, sir, have a most excellent day, and I will chat with you soon. And as always, happy reading, happy holidays, and happy, happy day.